I'm on a project yesterday. I'm running the mulcher. I snap a tooth off of this mulcher. These mulchers are very, very delicate in the balancing of the drum. It's just kind of the way it is. And I break this thing off. I'm like, damn it, I hate that. Now I'm off balance. What should I do? Should I move one tooth around? Should I try to rebalance it? I kind of look at it, and I'm maxed out. I don't have the tools on the truck. I wish I had the tools on the truck, but I just don't have the tools on the truck. Dang it. What am I going to do? I'm going to have to abort for the day. I'm going to have to roll back to Sarasota. So I go back to Sarasota. This morning, I'm kind of like playing up my thing. I'm like, all right, how do we get this thing fixed? This and that. And this is so important in business, and I did not know this for years and years, and it has cost me thousands and tens of thousands. Know this. Learn this from Cullen Green. It is all about how you set up your job site, and it is all about how you leave your job site. And that is half of doing a project. So if you're mowing, if you're doing maintenance, it's about efficiencies. It's about having weed whackers on the right side of the truck, because like you're going to park on the right side of the road. So where should your weed whackers be? Passenger side. Anyone who has a trailer and they're on the driver's side, Brown label, like period. If I'm an electrical inspector and I go out there and I inspect stuff, like I had happen today, if I roll up on your job, let's say I'm working with B&B out in Kansas this summer, I roll up on the B&B rig and I'm like, yeah, it's a Raptor. But it's Brown status back here, bro. You got like backpack blowers mounted right next to that sexy tailgate. I was like, all right, cool. About 3 weeks later on Snap, bro, someone hit my tailgate, bro. It's like, yeah, dude, I kind of saw that happening because your status was Brown. You know what I mean? You were no-fly status, son. Setting up your job site, setting up your trailer, setting up your shop, you've got to get that worked out like you do. Too many guys, their shop looks like a cluster. Fuck, dude, it looks awful. You know what I mean? Like you can't find anything. You don't know where anything is. And you got to really evaluate if like you need to have some of this stuff. Like my shop was like this over this past summer. I had so much stuff happen where I was like, what the heck is going on? I had to switch it out. What's up, pro? You want to be on Snap or on Scope? and so I had so much stuff going on that I was like, okay, what am I going to do to like reevaluate the situation? And I literally threw out half of my crap. I sold it off, some of it on Craigslist, some of the stuff I just didn't need anymore. Cullen Green taught me this. This kid is stamping out trucks. Like he's like 18, 19 years old. I think he just bought his 7th truck for cash. Like this dude like literally is running like 3 mow crews, like 2 patio crews, like a 2 snow trucks. Like this kid's like freaking, he's killing it. You know what I mean? He's absolutely crushing it. And he's like, dude, one of the biggest things I learned from a mentor of mine was how you leave a job site. And I've noticed that with the tiny house. Like I make a point at the end of the day to take 30 minutes, 45 minutes, put the tools back where they should go, clean things up. Today, I decided our setup wasn't tight enough to have a no-fly situation. Our stuff was just it was too messed up. Does that make sense? And you get to the point where in the past, I would have went out today, not having our stuff set up, not having our tools set up, just kind of to get through the day, to get that job done, to get that check in the bank. And today I decided, you know what? If we get our situation really tight and it's super, super tight, like we just really over tighten it, then we can cruise tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday if we have to make up for today. And we'll get through the week without repairs, without problems, without going down, if that makes sense. And a lot of dudes will get on a landscape job and they go, oh man, we're behind a day. If you've got the month of January and it's kind of slower, there's not a lot of plowing happening, there's not a lot of landscape happening, and that's what I would recommend doing. Like, this is a good time to reevaluate your stuff, figure out what's working, look at your air tools. If you don't have air tools, maybe consider getting some air tools, Figure out, you're going to have problems coming in the spring, you're going to have problems in the summer. Try to troubleshoot some of those problems you had from last year. Try to figure out how you can solve some of those problems from last year and get your setup tight. Deuces.